Hi, Tim Crown. Okay, how you guys doing? Yeah, I know I've been gone for a while. Well, someone sent me a message recently, and I was like, "You, this boy, when are you going to come back? Okay, when are you going to put out a new video?" Well, I got some news for you guys today, okay, as usual. But before I begin, I have to introduce you to a guy named C. David. He's a talented musician with a great voice. He's got a new song with a video titled The Ransom for Me, a very nice gospel song featuring Tolu Adeshino. David is an independent artist who's looking to partner with companies to distribute his song. So when he reached out to me, I told him that, look, good music is good music, and there's mood for every song, whether you like it or not. And yeah, this young man has got a powerful voice. I'm going to play like 30 seconds or a minute of the video. Now, to watch the full video, I want you guys to use the link below. Okay, I'm going to leave a link in the comment section below for you guys to check out this page, social media account. But first, check out his YouTube page and subscribe for more videos. He's also got same song on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, and so on. Nice move, David. Okay, I tell artists every day, talented up and coming artists especially, get your songs on platforms like this. Do not wait for anybody, okay, for any record label to sign you before you do that, or before you invest in yourself. Do something. I was chatting with David and he said something that caught me unaware. He said, I want as many people as possible to listen and share in my experience of Jesus' love. And I was like, whoa, I really want to know about this Jesus love. And because of that, I quickly check out this video. And yeah, I listened to the song, and yeah, he was actually right. So guys, go follow him on Facebook and Instagram, okay? All right, that's amazing. I've just learned something though.
You are the ransom for me. You are the reason I'm living. You are the song that I sing. Now I am free. The ransom for me. The enemy is defeated. The foul snare has been broken. All I lost you restored, with more than enough, the ransom for me.
I just want to quickly wish Loretta a happy birthday, okay? Happy birthday to you. I wish you long life and prosperity. She will be a year older on the 4th of April, and myself as well on the 7th of April, So happy birthday once again, Loretta. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this video. That's why I'm just saying happy birthday. I would have said in advance, but I don't know when she's going to be getting, because I know she's not in Nigeria. So that's it, guys. Welcome to my channel. All right, okay, some of you guys want me to talk about this rapper Nipsey Hussle, so I'm just quickly going to talk about this guy. I'll move on to the next news. Okay, you guys are going to endure, for those of you that just want Naija music, Naija entertainment news. I know I have fans like that who just be like, I beg, let's talk about Naija. But hey, this is it. We have people that are also interested in something like this. So on social media, many are convinced that the killing of Hussle, the rapper, was some sort of grand conspiracy. And if you haven't followed me on IG, go follow me at Mexican Crown BTV. Okay, now let me quickly read what I said. I said I heard the American government killed him. According to reports, Nipsey Hussle was working on a documentary and will narrate Dr. Sebi's trial in 1985. Dr. Sebi claimed in a New York newspaper advert that he could cure AIDS and was allegedly executed by way of the US Medical Corporation. They felt Dr. Sebi was just about to stop them from making more money off AIDS patients.
And what's crazy, I'm working on doing a documentary on the trial in 1985 when Dr. Sebi went to trial against New York.
Right.
because he put in the newspaper he cured AIDS.
Yeah.
Did he
He beat the
He won that
case,
case.
and he went to federal court the next day and beat that case on record.
Yep.
And nobody talk about it.
Now, this Nipsey Hussle's death got me interested in this doctor who cured AIDS, sickle cell, blindness, and many more. Even before Dr. Sebi's death, he said when he told his mom that he just cured his 13th AIDS patient, his mom told him that the American government will get him. Well, the mom was right. They couldn't prosecute him, so they killed him.
Well, it was 1987,
87, not 79,
the
87.
10th of February.
Okay.
My mother knew they were coming. When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, "They gonna get you. They gonna get you."
Man.
You said I cured my 13 AIDS patients.
Yeah.
So you had 13 patients
Yeah.
who had AIDS.
Yeah.
And then you say
were cured.
you cured them.
Sure. So my mother said, "They're gonna get you." I said, "But Mom, why are they gonna get me?" Because you must remember that you live in a society that support a certain philosophy and a certain system. You being the color that you are, black, and then you going against the grain, they're gonna get you.
Go ahead.
So I understood that the state were unprepared to defend itself. They were unprepared because in the past there was 2,781 cases that came before the Supreme Court and lost.
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
Not only did I prove scientifically, but I had the diagnostic sheets, and I do have them today.
And you were telling people in your through your advertising that you can cure
AIDS, sickle cell, lupus, herpes, blindness, diabetes, paralysis, and others.
Okay, so they come knocking on the door and
So knocked on my door and took me to jail. But the funny thing about it, I was happy. I was very, very extremely happy. When everybody in my office was crying, I was happy because my mama told me they were coming. And I knew that I had sufficient evidence to prove my position. Not only scientifically, empirically, historically, and whatever way they would desire. So while I was in jail, I'm saying, I wonder what defense they would have against me.
yeah.
I would like to know. But I didn't blame the Attorney General, Mr. Robert Abrams, because why should he accept from me the statement that I cure AIDS and sickle cell
Yeah.
and blindness
Yeah.
when no one else has ever made those claims? The man had a right to arrest me, but he was making a mistake.
You should see the crowd at Nipsey Hussle's store hanging around, and more people at his burial paying their last respect. Hussle's friend, Nick Cannon, vowed he would pick up for where he left off the documentary. Now there's a suspect, there's a suspect, and there's a black man. That's the crazy thing, and his name is Eric Holder, who, according to reports, must have killed Nipsey out of jealousy and hate because Nipsey warned him not to come close to his store again. But this guy, through his Instagram page, this is Instagram page is handled by his girlfriend. That was what I saw, and this guy got like over 100,000 followers in a day, I think. That's where he put it out there, denying what the government said against him. He said the government just wanted to distract the general public by using him as a scapegoat because they think he's a hood rat. He is being apprehended by the police. All right, it's a sad story right now. This guy, an Hollywood actor, Bishop Lynchung Oliver, is dead. He passed away after a car crash on his way to Lagos. I just got the news. He was reportedly returning to Lagos after concluding the burial of his late mom in his hometown, I think Akwa Ibom or something. So his friend Basoj posted this on his Instagram page saying, "My heart is so heavy right now. I'm in dark and painful place. So may so rest in peace." And here, this story has been going on for a while. We have this guy. His name is Kolade Johnson. Okay, Kolade Johnson was shot dead by trigger-happy SARS officials. This is a sad story. This guy came back from South Africa. According to the family, though, they said is the kind of the breadwinner of the family. He's been in South Africa for like 5 years. He came back. He's 36 years old. Okay, he's a father as well. He was leaving a soccer viewing center in the area, and he was hit by a stray bullet. This is so sad. You know, just finished watching Premier League. Never knew that something like that would happen. That's going to meet his death. He was hit by stray bullets, killed. Too bad. Johnson died at the hospital while waiting for treatment, according to his sister Toluwani Lukman. Okay, Toluwani said that her brother was dedicated to his family and had just returned from South Africa, where he had lived for 5 years to focus on his music career. It's so sad, and this caused uproar on social media. It was trending on Instagram, everywhere on social media.
If you're a celebrity and you have friends that are SARS officials and you don't cut ties with them, God will punish you. And all you SARS officials, that just because you're envious, you're jealous, and you want to reap where you did not sow, and you feel you just can intimidate people just because you have guns, God will punish you. If you're a SARS official and you have ever killed somebody unjustly before, you will die before your time. You will die before your time. If you have ever made anybody cry, if you have ever taken a life that you do not create for no reason, you will die before your time. All the stupid SARS officials that are singing and trying to live like, reap where they didn't sow, and try to behave like they are what they are not, God will punish all of you. The government too, God will judge all of you from the top.
Even CNN, okay, pick the news. That's the funny thing. CNN picked the news. You know, I think they should just end SARS. This is getting too much. Is it until they kill everyone? Because SARS for me is like criminals, armed robbers in uniforms. That's how I see it. It's like you're an armed robber and the government gave you a gun. It's like you're giving a gun to an armed robber to guard the civilians, which is crazy and doesn't make sense to me. I think this is going to change the mindset of the government and maybe scrap the unit.
My son was murdered here yesterday at about 4:30, going to 5, by so-called anti-cultism team already. I don't want a mix-up. I don't want anybody bringing things up. I want things to be relayed, passed over to people just as it happened. What I really needed were two things. One was immediate. The other one is procedurally. The one immediate is police report to enable the mortuary to let the corpse in tomorrow. The second one, which is procedurally, is justice.
And the police put out this on Instagram saying the police team suspected to have been involved in the shooting of Kolade Johnson is now in our custody. CP Lagos Command assures justice will prevail. So that is it. I hope justice prevail. Now moving on to the next news, here we have Davido's uncle. Okay, now new reports has it that Davido's uncle forged his certificate. His secondary school certificate. Here the report says court nullifies Davido uncle's nomination for Osun gubernatorial polls. The participation of Senator Ademola Adeleke in the last governorship election in Osun State has been nullified by a High Court of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) in Buhari, Abuja. Justice Huthman today annulled Adeleke's nomination as candidate of the PDP on the grounds that he offended Section 177 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. The section states that candidates for the position of governor must be educated to secondary school level. Justice Musa said while the court's findings showed that Adeleke entered secondary school in 1976, there was no record showing that he, Adeleke, actually graduated. The judge said Adeleke's name was no longer seen in the school's register from 1980. The judgment was on a suit filed by 2 members of APC. So, according to report, he forged a certificate. I don't know, there's just some crazy comments here. I don't know if I should read them, but yeah, Davido also commented on Instablog Nigeria saying story for the gods. It's funny, some people saying that does Buhari have a certificate, which I don't think he has, but that is the system. I mean, that is the system. He's the president. He finally became the president. But the thing is, when you have enemies, okay, who are just totally against you, most especially when you're not a president or you're a politician, you're running for a certain post, that's when it becomes difficult for you. And seriously, with all the money on earth, seems like legally these guys are going to win. They don't know how to, just push this guy away from that position. I think the best way they could do it was just using a certificate against him. I was discussing this with my dad the other day, and my dad said something that that still pops up in my head every now and then about this man, saying that, look, this man doesn't have a secondary school certificate, didn't finish secondary school. So he said he doesn't think that this man will be the governor of Osun State, because we were arguing and saying all that one day, and that was what he said. But seriously, if truly this man forged his certificate and didn't finish secondary school, it's too bad. I mean, if you truly don't have a secondary school certificate, why would you be pursuing this position? For me, it doesn't make sense. Pardon me, but for me, it doesn't make sense. But if he truly has it, then he should prove it. And if he wins the case, good for him. Because in Nigeria, you're no more seen as illiterate. Immediately you get a secondary school certificate. That's according to law. Okay, you are above illiteracy. That means you can read and write. That's what the law says. Okay, but let's see how it goes. I mean, the system is messed up. We don't know what might come out of this afterwards. But seriously, I feel like if truly this man, your conscience should be enough to tell you that guy, just chill. You can go for something lower, not governor. That is it. Okay, here we have I was just thinking out loud, where's Stephanie Otobo? Recently, I noticed people commenting on my previous videos about Stephanie Otobo. For some reason, I don't know why, but I just realized that after reading some of the comments, I was like, but wait, where's this girl? Where's she right now? In 2017, she released a video, a gospel song, I Depend on You.
I depend on you. I depend on you. Through the pain and trial, you are the mighty God, Lord, you know. I depend on you.
After that, I think in 2018, there was another video about her. There was, a lot of videos about this lady granting interviews. And after that, she went back to Apostle Suleiman saying that she had lied and she just, that nothing of such happened between herself and Apostle Suleiman.
Hi everyone, my name is Chidi.
My name is Erica.
A couple of days ago, we all saw a video of Miss Stephanie Otobo at Apostle Johnson Suleiman's church, kneeling down and apologizing to his wife.
We came to meet Stephanie last year after she came back from her ordeal in Nigeria.
When you'll be watching, I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but I'm just doing this video for the future purpose. And today's date is the 21st of June 2017.
Hello everybody, my name is Stephanie Otobo. A video was just brought to my attention on Sahara Reporters.
But as a man of God that's supposed to be showing good examples, he is telling me to come and make a video to lie that it's the government of Nigeria that's putting me up to this.
So that video was done by my manipulators to have something against me in case whenever I try to say the truth.
Honestly, Stephanie Otobo was at the point of committing suicide, period. If there's one thing we need to let out here, we need people to know. She was at the point, she was so scared.
What's up, my people? How are they? Okay, so that is it, guys. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Tiwa Savage. Okay, Tiwa Savage and Billz. Now there was this FU challenge that that this guy Kiss Daniel is doing, or that's ongoing on social media, initiated by Kiss Daniel. Tiwa Savage did a version, the cover of the song, FU, Kiss Daniel's FU, and there was one thing that she said, and everyone, kept saying that, oh, she's referring to ex-husband. I don't know if they're divorced or something, but there was one thing she said, okay, which really I wouldn't say she was referring to the guy. I was later at the end of the day I was confused anyway, but she said, first time you go international, okay, I sent you to Canada. That was what the line said, okay, with my money or something.
But boy, you no get shame. When we dey walk out to studio, you dey look for fame. Two can play that game. First time you go international, more for me Royal or Canada. Oh, Mr. Living that loca. 50 bottles, you still there, escape.
And everybody said she was referring to this guy Billz, but seriously, Billz helped Tiwa Savage in America. That's another thing. So when you say going international first time, if you want to bring Billz into that picture or using that line on Billz, I would say that line is invalid. It doesn't make sense for me because Billz was in America. Tiwa Savage was in America, and Billz met Tiwa Savage. I don't know what was going on. Maybe they were, friends, or they were in a relationship. But Billz was the one who picked Tiwa Savage, who inspired her and made sure that she came back to Nigeria and introduced her to, I think, Don Jazzy and all that, worked everything out, and Tiwa Savage became this big. Now, about someone going to the club or to owe some kind of club money like Escape or something. Now, there was a story about Billz doing that. Now, the whole thing is just complicated. I feel like Tiwa Savage is just flowing here, just saying whatever here. So, I don't know if she was actually talking about this guy, but this guy reacted to that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because some people were like, what do you think about this? This guy said, until the money in this world and the fame can amount to these blessings, you all can miss me with that BS. Positive vibe. Now, we never see money before. Money go face. But I never see this kind of blessings before. Next chapter. So that's Billz. I think some people really don't know much about this guy. So I just think they should chill. And yeah, just do your research most of the time before commenting. All right. Most people just comment anyways. Okay. Here we have there've been story about Regina Daniels, about her source of wealth, where she's getting money from to buy all this expensive stuff. And yeah, there've been serious stories about that on social media. And she got a Rolex, a Benz for herself and her mom, and a house and a private jet lifestyle. Come on, is she a Hollywood star? Truly, if you ask me personally, I will tell you confidently that this money, it's not from it's not from Nollywood. I was about saying Hollywood. Nollywood, no, it's not from Nollywood. Obviously. Now, maybe she has invested some money or invested in some kind of business. I have no idea. Okay? I have no idea. Some people, the little they have, they invest, and the money become big or bulky, and they just flaunt it and buy stuff. So some people are like that. Even though they are doing Nollywood, they invest wisely at the early stage. But this is just too much lifestyle for that. Now, I'm not saying that this is true, and I don't know. I don't really know a source of wealth. But someone here says the lavish lifestyle has been linked to Prince Ned Nwoko, a former House of Reps member from Delta State. That was what they said. They said this man is a very rich guy and the backbone for Regina Daniels' lavish spendings. He's a lawyer, according to reports, businessman, politician, and he owns one of the biggest resorts in Africa, which sits on 43,000 acres of prime and lush land at his hometown, Boko, which also serves as a love haven for him and his lover, Regina Daniels. That's what the report says. Now, I'm not saying that this is confirmed news, but I'm just saying that the lifestyle, okay, for someone like her in Nollywood, looking at just what she does as a Nollywood star, I don't, that lifestyle is bigger than that. But she might have other businesses. That's another thing. That's where I'm going to hold it, by the way. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Until we see you next time. Peace.